hope that all of you are doing well. I wanted to share this amazing orchid flower with you. It's still got a little bit to open up. It just started opening up this morning. And this is the name. It is absolutely amazing. You have to excuse the quality of the light. It's actually really bright in here, and there's a lot of light coming in the windows, which is confusing the camera. It has amazing spots. You can see some of the happy sap is starting to drip down into the bucket. And if you look closely here, if I can get it to focus, there's like little hairs there. The size of this flower is amazing. It's actually very heavy. It's incredible that this spike is holding this huge heavy flower. It is a little obscene. I'm sorry. I have to say it. We're all thinking it. We all know it. But it is incredible. It really is. It's amazing. To me, that this alien type flower exists. I mean, it really is incredible. Orchids are just truly amazing. They really are. We have to just stand back and admire them. How, crafty and smart they are to get pollinators. It's just incredible. And this orchid I got at the beginning of this year. Our orchid gilt has a deal where if you have an orchid you don't want or isn't doing well for you anymore, you can bring it in. You put it out on a table, and as long as you brought an orchid or orchids in the middle of the meeting, they have everybody get up in turns, of course. I think they do it by rows just so nobody tramples each other. And you go up and you can pick a different orchid, which is a really, really great idea. This guy was here. He was there on the table. Nobody wanted him. So I thought, what the heck. It was in a little tiny green pot, root bound with tons of sphagnum. It's very thirsty right now. This fellow is extremely thirsty. I need to water him. I got behind on things yesterday. But yeah, I grabbed him and thought, well, what the heck? And we all know why I call him a him. Okay, we all know that. This is definitely a boy orchid. I'm just saying. I have to say it. We're all thinking it. We all know. But yeah, I thought, well, what the heck? I'll give it a try. I put it in this net basket here and put in some New Zealand sphagnum moss, and it just went nuts. It threw up a new growth. It put out I think there's another spike starting in there, but after the growth developed, it threw out a spike, and it grew relatively fast. I have to say, for an orchid, it just moved right along. Yeah, it's truly amazing. It is scented. It has kind of a pepperminty menthol type scent, if that makes any sense. Almost like a medicine. It's very unique, and it is strong. I can smell it right now. So yeah, just incredible. It's amazing that this alien flower exists. It really is amazing. You just have to stand back and admire orchids. They are so incredible. And I thought I'd share with you this one as well that just started opening up. This, see if it'll focus better. The light is so bad in here. My poor camera is like, I'm trying. I'm so confused. And I have grow lights, and there's Totoro hanging up. It's so confused right now. Let's see if I can find the name on this one because I don't remember. I got this one at a local nursery. It's Everglades Elegance, Nancy Lee. I don't know if you can see that, read my writing. Yeah, and I have it in this pot that I ordered from Amazon, and it seems to love it. I haven't tried these pots before. Put out this growth here in one spike, and I just love this one. The colors do change just a little bit as it ages. Very, very pretty. And you all probably saw this one. This one is scented. That's the, if it will focus, it's the name of this one. I actually found this one at Trader Joe's, believe it or not. And this one here I'll share with you as well. I got a little over a year ago at the orchid show and sale here in New Mexico, and it was one of the Mattoni that was left. It was in poor shape. Nobody wanted it. It was being extremely moody because it was dry, had no humidity, so it was sulking. And I brought it home and thought, well, I'll experiment with this guy. So yeah, Pacific Clouds. And I thought, well, what the heck? I'll experiment. And I put it in a terracotta pot with pure sphagnum. And in the summer when the heat hit, I just fill this, of course I water it from here too, but when it's, 100 degrees, high 90s, it's super hot. And of course it doesn't get that hot in this grow space, but let me tell you, Mattoni, they know when it's hot outside and they will sulk. They will. And so I just keep just a little bit of water. It's still a little moist. I put some in yesterday. You can see where it's just a little wet there. And what happens is that the terracotta soaks up some of the water. It breathes, so it's not going to suffocate the roots. It does breathe, but it stays cold, and it gives off some extra humidity. And this guy just loved it. It went nuts, and it put out this beautiful spike. It's a gorgeous Mattoni, and its scent is a little different though. It's actually a little spicy to me. Not the typical rose scent, but it does smell delicious. So yeah, I think the roots are all wrapped around the terracotta. The only downside of this is, what do you do when you have to repot? My feeling is you can just gently break the terracotta, maybe put it in a bigger one, because this doesn't break down. The only thing you have to watch is sometimes, extra fertilizer and stuff can stick to this and burn to the roots, but these guys you don't want to fertilize heavy anyway. So, because this won't break down. If there's roots stuck to it, you could just break it up a bit, get some of the old sphagnum out, and just put it in a bigger one. That's my theory anyway. We will see what happens. But yeah, I just wanted to share this fellow with you. And I recently had neck surgery. I had a disc replacement between C6 and C7 in my neck. So I've been in recovery. That's why I haven't been updating, doing any updates or videos. It's been a challenge recovering. But yeah, that's what's going on. So I'm getting there. It's a process, as life is with everything, but I'm getting there. So yeah, it's this amazing flower, bit obscene, but we have to admire it though. I mean, that is just amazing that this flower even exists. It's so alien. It's just wild. All right, well, thanks for watching and happy growing.